This is your February 2017 reading. I know I'm late again, but it's just been really busy. I'm so sorry, but sometimes it's just not possible to get the readings up and running on time. And I don't like to do readings unless I'm able to do them. I do not like to push my intuition or push the energies, so I feel as though when the readings are done, that's when they need to be done. Okay, so I need to stop and stressing about it because I'm a Virgo, and Virgos are all about perfection and stress and trying to get things done, too many things done at the same time. So my dear loved ones, thank you so much for all that you do for my channel. Thank you so much for your subscriptions, your likes, your shares, everything that you do. Now February, my God, we've got Valentine's Day on the 14th. So there's a lot of focus on romance and a lot of love readings out there, and I'm going to do mine today. It will take me just a few days. I'll try not to make it too long before I get all these readings out. As I said, do forgive me. When you receive the message, that's when it's going to be important for you. Now, there is also going to be a full moon lunar eclipse on February 10th or 11th, depending on where you are in the world. So things are going to be removed from your life. There are going to be endings for toxic things that are not working for you. So always know that the universe is there for our highest good, and the universe is looking out for us and our well-being. So this lunar eclipse on the 10th or 11th is going to be 22 degrees of Leo. So it's got to do with our pride, our inner sense of self, okay? And each one of you is going to be affected in a different house. Okay, now I'll just mention which houses, and I'm not going to go into the detail of what each house is about. You can easily find that out on the internet, okay? Aries is in the 5th house. Taurus, 4th house. Gemini, 3rd house. Cancer, 2nd house. Leo, 1st house. Virgo is the 12th house. Libra is the 11th house. Scorpio is the 10th house. Sagittarius, the 9th house. Capricorn is the 8th house. Aquarius is the 7th house of partnerships. Whoa, Aquarius. And the sun is in your sign for a little bit more. So, wow, that's going to be interesting. And Pisces is in the 6th house. So that's where you're all going to be affected by this full moon lunar eclipse, which is going to take place in the next few days. I will not be going into this new moon solar eclipse yet. I am going to try and get your readings up before that time, which that will be taking place on the 26th, if I'm not mistaken, 25th or 26th of February. And it's going to be in Pisces, okay, 8 degrees of Pisces. So I will leave you at that. I'm going to focus on love readings for February. What else would I do in February? We've got Valentine's Day. How important is it? Whatever pans out, whatever turns out for all of you, I just wish that you all have an abundance of love, and I hope that your partners are looking after you and showing their gratitude for having you in their lives. So I'll leave it at that. This was a general message. I will go on to the readings now. Thank you so much to all of you. Hello Gemini, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. This is your February 2017 love reading, and I am doing your reading with the Witches Tarot by Ellen Dugan, and I'm also taking a card from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck by Angela Hartfield. And as usual, I'm using the Vera Sibilla by Masenghini. Okay, today is the 9th of February, people, and we have 2 eclipses this month. The first one is on the 10th or 11th of February, depending on which part of the planet you are on. And then the second one is 26th to the 27th of February. So end of month, okay, and that is 8 degrees of Pisces, that one. The full moon lunar eclipse is all about endings, and it is in Leo at 22 degrees. Okay, the astrologers say that all is supposed to be good, so let's just hope that the universe is going to be kind to all of us, dear Gemini. Okay, please, universe, for Gemini. Gemini for February 2017 in regards to love. Thank you for your patience, everyone. It's taken me a while to get these readings up and going. It's just been really, really hectic. Okay, but I do believe that the messages that you will be receiving will be important when you do receive them. Okay, that's just the way of the universe. It's all in divine timing. Okay, for Gemini, please, universe. Spirit guides, angels. Love life for Gemini. Geminis. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Cups. Beautiful energy. Okay, reciprocity. Love. Understanding. Beautiful. The Two of Cups is the most romantic card in the deck. Okay, for me anyway. It is a minor arcana card, but it is, you know, you could see that these two people are matched up. There's a spiritual connection here, okay? Beautiful. So that's the main energy. What's going on now? Okay, we've got the Page of Pentacles, which is happening for you now. This is in the now position. Page of Pentacles. And I'm not reading reversals for February. Your challenge card is the Queen of Swords. Okay, this could be an air sign being Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Usually it's the Libra card for me. Knight of Wands is a fire sign. This is in your foundation. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And it's a very fast-moving night as well. Okay, in the so this is the distant past. In the near past, so in the recent past, we've got the Seven of Swords. Crowning your reading is the Queen of Pentacles. This is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. In the near future position, you are taking a leap of faith. The Fool card, Major Arcana. Now in the advice position and how people see you, the Nine of Cups, this is the Wish card. Wow. The Hanged Man is in the position of the environment. So what is external to you? In your hopes and fears, you have the Four of Swords. And the outcome card is the Four of Pentacles. Okay, I'm pulling two clarification cards. The High Priestess, Major Arcana. And also the King of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. Why I'm saying wow is because we've got the soulmate connection card here, the spiritual connection, okay, at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the Queen and the King of Pentacles. When I've got two of the same suit, two characters, we've got the King and the Queen here. Okay, they're a couple and they're of the same element. So this is divine. This is the divine. Doesn't matter that the energy is showing Pentacles and you are Gemini. That does not matter. This could be the traits that you are taking, the energy, what you are showing for the month of February. Okay? Earth signs, which talk about stability, talks about abundance, it talks about being stable, right? And people that are dependable. Okay. And I'm just looking beneath the Two of Cups. Okay, what a beautiful card. I just can't get enough of this card, really. We've got the card of death. Okay, now February is all about endings and new beginnings with the eclipses. Very, very, very important time of year. Okay, the next eclipses I think are around August, and there's going to be even more even stronger energies from what the astrologers say. But someone is transforming here. Something is dying. Something is changing. There is going to be a change for you. As for all the signs had things like that in their reading. Okay, we've got the Page of Swords beneath that. The Page of Swords is all about clarity. It's all about a message, a concise truth. Truth is coming to light. This is an air energy, right? So this could be your energy. You are speaking your truth. And we've got the Knight of Cups beneath that, and that is an offer of love. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And the Ten of Cups, full of emotional abundance. This is emotional abundance on many levels. So, okay. Okay, so the now position is the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is a new beginning, okay? A new, stable new beginning, because the Pentacles are all about, you know, things that are around us, things that we can touch, things that we can acquire. Okay, Pentacles could be financial stability, of course, but usually the Pentacles, and in regards to love, is a new beginning. Okay, so we could be talking about, because pages are all about messages. Okay, the pages are the news bringers. Okay, so we get news through pages, even though this could be like, pages could be children in our environment. Nevertheless, it even could be just speaking of youth, or you know, the energies that you are taking on with this offer, if this is yourself or if this is your partner. So this is the now situation, and your challenge is the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords is the card of Libra, as I have said. The Queen of Swords is the queen that is the most very collected sort of a person. She's been through a lot. She has the experience because she is a queen, but she is someone who stands back, takes a step back, and is not over emotional. Sometimes the swords, we know, are clarity. They are intellect. They are, you know, speech. Sometimes it's the way that we come across to people when we are very truthful with what we are feeling, okay, and when we are naming the facts, when we are setting down rules or not letting people cross our boundaries, you know. So your challenge is to, I would say, your challenge is to be a little bit more coming from the heart instead of, you know, being too cold. That could be the case, okay, because you've got a new beginning here, okay. You've got a new beginning, and the Queen of Swords many times is an energy of, you know, cutting through something that is not working for you, cutting it out of your life, okay, because that's what the swords do as well. So some of you may have tried to put an end to a relationship. That could be the case. But, and that's why it's the challenge. The challenge is to, keep going, to continue, because the page, the cycle starts at the Ace of Pentacles, and then we go 2, 3, and we go all the way up to the page. So it's an initial stage, even though it's a completion stage, but then we've got to get to the King of Pentacles, and we do have the King of Pentacles here, okay? So the challenge is to keep going and not be so, so cold and so distant. I think you need to show a bit more emotion. That's why it's a challenge card here. Now, some of you may be dealing with a Libra, okay? Even though, as I said, we've got, the King and Queen of Pentacles, and maybe they are showing up as pentacle characters, the earth element, because there is a new beginning here. Maybe there is a new beginning, but your challenge is, like, whatever difficulties you've gone through, okay, just to keep going, to cut through the difficulties and get on with it. This could also be a judge. It could be, okay, it could be a ruling of a judge. But more likely, for me, it is just the energy that you are taking on, and your challenge is to be more emotional, because the main energy is the Two of Cups, reciprocity, okay? So there is an imbalance. There is some sort of imbalance that is challenging you. Now, and that's probably why we've got the Death card here. Maybe this is a death of certain thoughts, thought patterns, okay? Or the interaction between the two of you, okay? Now, in the distant past, we've got the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands could be speaking of travel. It could be move. Sorry about that, dear Gemini, but my computer just stopped for no reason. Okay, I was saying that the Knight of Wands is a very fast-moving energy. This, for some of you, could be a Sagittarius, okay, which is a fire sign. But nevertheless, I feel as though this is an energy, because this is in the distant past, okay? I feel as though some of you have had to move really fast, because in the recent past, we've got this Seven of Swords card, which is, many times it is the card of stealth. Now, it could be that, but many times I see this card as having to take charge of a situation, trying to handle a situation on your own. So maybe you've had to move fast to get something accomplished. And I don't know what exactly that is, but because we've got the two, because I think that this is, you and your partner, for those of you that are, in a soulmate relationship, because we have pentacles here. Yes, this is grounded energy, but I think that we may be looking at the work situation, okay? Maybe this partnership has come to fruition within your career, because both these people could be leaders, okay? They could be entrepreneurs. Their pentacles are all about our financial stability. So this could be work, in regards to work. So maybe it was necessary for you to take charge and do something very, quickly and under the radar to capture this this reciprocated relationship for some reason, because there is a lot of abundance here, okay? There is a lot of, and financial abundance and stability, okay? This is very grounded energy, very grounded, and these people are people that are stable, right? So they are people that you can depend on. So these are people for, once you win these people over, it's for life. okay? They're eating out of your hand. They're people who don't come, you know, just on the spur of the moment. They're there to stay. So that is the very positive thing about you guys showing up as earth signs, okay? Stability. Now, some of you may be dealing with, you know, having to take a chance. And I think that's got a lot to do with it. You are taking a chance. You are taking a leap of faith, okay? Taking a leap of faith and beginning a new journey, okay? So I think that you are grabbing a chance, grabbing a situation that has come about for you, which is going to make you feel very, very good because, as I said before, there is abundance and reciprocity in a relationship like this, okay, in a relationship like this. So I said before that you're going to have to let go of some thought patterns or, you know, things that are up in the air. And as soon as the chance comes in, you grab it, okay? Because chances like these don't come about all the time. So there's got to be very quick movement, and there's got to be transformation. So you are on a new journey, a new beginning, okay? And this is a wish come true because this is in the advice position, 9 of Cups. Beneath here, we've got the 10 of Cups. Okay, so this offer of love, okay, from this night is going to bring you the 10 of Cups. Now, this night is showing up as a water sign, okay? This could be just because it's all about love and emotion. For some of you, you may have water in your natal chart, okay? It could be your moon or your rising sign. I do think that's the case. But you are showing very emotional at this time, okay? Even though the challenge is to show up as much more emotional, I think that to grab this situation and to grab this chance that is coming in for you, I did say the challenge is to be more emotional, so I do think that's why we've got so many cups here. And we've got the 9 of Cups as the wish card. And that's, as I said, in the advice position. Now in the environment, we've got this stagnation card. The Hanged Man is what is external to you, but this is, you know, this is also a sacrifice, okay? Now a sacrifice could mean a lot of things. It could be that you have to take time out to be enlightened, okay? Or there is a period of having to change your perspective so that you could see things in the right manner, okay, in the light of day. But I will be pulling more cards for that because the environment card is very important to see. Now, in your hopes and fears is the 4 of Swords. So taking a little bit of time out, okay, to gather up your thoughts and to work your way forward, okay, to see what is necessary to be done so that you stay on the right track, because this is the warrior who's fought for what they believe in, because swords are all about, you know, fighting. This is a warrior, and you guys are all about swords. It's about your intellect, and Gemini is very, very intelligent, right? So you are using your intellect, which is wonderful to see, and you are hoping that you will get through this situation and come through with the goods, okay? Because she is holding a sword up here, okay? And that is clarity and intellect and beginnings, okay? And because it is a 4, we are talking about your roots, your foundation, your stability, okay? Your life. Another 4 here, this is the outcome card, the 4 of Pentacles. So what you are wanting, you are holding very tightly to, okay? Look at the guy here. He's holding this pentacle very close to his heart. So I do believe that this earth energy is something that is very close to your heart, okay? It is very, very important to you, Okay, so yes, abundance, but this stability, this is what you are looking for, dear Gemini, at this time. Now, as a clarification card, you've got the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is trusting in your intuition. Sorry about that, you guys. The High Priestess, that was my computer. It's just full of memory, and it's just, closed up on me a couple of times. Yes, the High Priestess is all about knowing, within yourself. This is all about intuition, okay? Maybe you have the information, with the hangman here who is getting the information. These are downloads that you are receiving from the universe. This is a major arcana. You are being enlightened. That's why the light is around his head. It's like a halo, right? So you are being enlightened, and your intuition is helping you with that. This is the High Priestess. She's number 2 of the major arcana. Number 2s to me are all about relationships. Okay, so she has a knowing. Deep in your heart, which is the right thing to do, and you are going straight for it. Okay, look at the way he's holding the pentacles. Okay, you know what you need to do because you are being enlightened. You are getting the downloads from the universe. Okay, so I'm going to take some more cards. I'd like to look at the Hangman. Okay, one card just flipped. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is another pentacle card, right? Which is, usually this card speaks of, taking care of business on your own. I mean, this in the Rider-Waite Tarot usually shows a woman that is, she's very abundant. She has all the goods that she needs, but she is alone. So this is the card of independence. So the card of independence says to me that you are, yes, being able to stand on your own, okay? The Nine of Pentacles is one step before the Ten of Pentacles, which speaks of a happy family. So because we've got the Hanged Man, which is stagnation, maybe you are stuck at the 9 and you're looking for that 10th pentacle. That could be the case. Now in the Witch's Tarot, it shows that this woman is gestating, which says that there is something growing, something is coming to life. Okay, you are accomplishing something, but you need to be patient, and patience is a virtue, they say. So maybe through the Hanged Man, which does talk about patience, because there is a period of, it's like a blockage. There is a waiting period, just like the gestation period is. Okay? And, I think that it's really, really beautiful the way that they've done this card, because it's a 9 and pregnancy is 9 months. So I love the idea of this card. So whatever you are trying to manifest, you are trying to get to the 10. Okay, it says that you need to be a little bit patient. And again, it's a pentacle card. So, and here we go. Here we go. There's your card. Another 4, the 4 of Wands, which shows a lot of passion. This is your stability, your home, and your roots. So some of you that are going to be taking this relationship to the next level, or to the level of marriage or engagement, because this is a celebration card. Okay, a few of you may even be getting pregnant. Okay, even before, because the 9 came first before the wedding card. Okay, because that is the wedding card. That's a beautiful place to be in. Okay, whatever is happening, if you are not tying the knot, you're just taking your relationship to the next level, because as I said, this is a new journey you are beginning, beginning over, and your challenge is to show more emotion. And when we show more emotion, more love, okay, because you guys are air signs, so I think that you need to show a little bit more, you know, a bit more of an open heart in the month of February, and it is Valentine's Day, so maybe that's what your partner is asking for. Maybe that's what they're hoping for. Okay, I'm going to look at, I want to look at the Queen of Swords here, your challenge card. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles says, yes, that you need to use your skills and you need to put more work into this relationship. And you're going to be, you know, getting to the 8 and then to the 9 of Pentacles, right? As I said, it is as though you are at the beginning. The initial success is here. But there needs to be a little bit more skill and a bit more work. And I did say that for some of you, this could be in relation to your career environment, okay, this relationship, okay. I'm going to look at the 9 of Cups here. Okay, we've got growth, the Empress. We've got another message. There it is. There's the other pregnant woman. The Empress is growth, love, manifestation, abundance. Okay, and Venus is being very kind to you. Okay, this is Venus. This is Venus here, dear Gemini. Okay, for some of you, I did say that Libra is going to be quite prominent. Okay, this is Venus here, so we are looking at Libra. Okay, so some of you may have Libra in your natal chart. Okay, the Empress is all about gestation, growth. She is the mother of earth. Okay, so your wish for me is to manifest. To manifest. This is the other Queen of earth, and she is what's on your mind, this Queen of Pentacles. Now, it doesn't matter, it's a general reading, even though we've got the King here and the Queen here. Whatever the outcome is and whatever the situation is, it is earth, okay? Abundance all around. For some of you, I did say that there will be a pregnancy, okay? And that's what the Empress is all about. So your wish is to expand. It could be literally and metaphorically. Beautiful. I'm going to take a card on the Fool here. Okay, here we go. Page of Wands. Okay, this is just a double message. The Page of Wands is a very fast-moving page. It's a very, very, very passionate message, or it's a new endeavor, just like the Fool is. Okay, this is like the minor arcana of the Fool to me. Okay, but it does speak of a lot of abundance. Okay, and a lot of passion, of course, because it is a Wands card. New inspiration, okay? And this little boy is actually calling out. He is sending a message, okay? So it's going to be a very loving sort of a message, which you should be looking forward to, dear Geminis. Now, I want to take one more card on the Four of Pentacles there. And then I will go on to the Sibilas. I think I've taken enough cards. Otherwise your reading will be going on for too long. Let me see this card. Justice. Justice. Yes, beautiful. Again, this is the card of Libra. Okay, this is Libra bringing you balance. This is new doors opening. New doors, balance. Okay. I love this card, and it showed up in most of the readings for the month of February. So whatever is happening with the eclipses is bringing you balance. Okay? Excuse me. Now, for a very small, minor amount of you, very small percentage of you, some of you may be cutting out a fire sign, and that's why we've got the Queen of Swords here, which is a challenge for you. Okay, some of you may be cutting out a Sagittarius, or if it's not a Sagittarius, it's a Leo or an Aries. Okay, and that's for only a small percentage of you. Okay, I didn't want to speak of a breakup here because most of the readings do say, do show a lot of, endings and new beginnings, but the Justice card, speaks very loudly to me. Okay, and as well as having the Queen of Swords. And because this is a very fast-moving energy, this night comes and goes real quick. So some of you may have been in a relationship, not necessarily a marriage, okay, a relationship with a fire sign, as I said, more than likely a Sagittarius. Okay, so you are moving on to an earth sign. An earth sign being Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Okay, now I would like to take some Sibilas. I'm going to look at the Queen of Pentacles. Casa, which is stability, our home and our roots. Okay, this is the house, the abundant house, as you can see. Messaggero, which is a message, obviously news coming in. Melancholia, which is melancholy. Okay, so the news, let's see. I would never stop the Sibilas on a negative note, hardly ever. So I need another card. And then we've got Morte. Okay, so this might be the news for some of you. For some of you that are closing the door on one relationship, you are transforming. You did have the death card there. So those of you that need to take charge quickly and, work beneath the radar, okay, because this is a swords energy. You are trying to take care of business, okay, because your stability was a little bit shaky. So it's been necessary for you to transform, okay? And the death card is saying that you are transforming. There is the death of something that was not working for you, okay? And what is the death card going to bring? What is transformation going to bring for Gemini? For those of you that are changing, your energies are changing. What is it bringing in? We've got justice here, but anyway. Okay, hope. This is Speranza. This is the card of hope. So hope is coming for you. Okay? This is a beautiful card. I love it. There is hope, people. Let me look at some more Sibilas. I would like to take Sibilas on this King of Pentacles. Fortuna is the wheel of fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. Disgrazia, which is the Tower, which is very quick energy. Very quick energy. Something is breaking down, okay? Or the wheel is turning and suddenly there is healing. Okay, this is the Doctore. Doctore. This could be a solicitor, but this could be a doctor as well. So whatever emotional issues you've had in the past, okay, whatever difficulties, for those of you that are in a long-standing relationship, you are being healed, okay, and it's going to be sudden, okay. The wheel is turning for whatever is not working to break down. Lovely. I just want to take 3 Sibilas on this 7 of Swords. Lettera, which is news. La reunion. Some of you are reuniting. Okay, coming back together again. If there has been a breakup, sorry. If there has been a breakup, there is a reunion. There is news of a reunion. Maybe that's why you are working under the radar. Some of you are involved with someone else's partner. This is Donna Maritata, which is many times the other person's someone else's partner. But this is a very loving and nurturing energy. This is like the Empress to me, because she is the mother, she is the wife, she is the nurturer, she is like the mother of earth. Okay? Okay, lovely, lovely. I think I'm going to leave it at that. My dear Geminis, let me take a message for you from the Oracle cards of Angela Hartfield's Whispers of Love. For you single people, I think that Earth is very, very prominent. I don't have Virgo card, or I don't have, oops, just got a flipped message. I don't have the card of Capricorn. So I'm not really going to say which sign it's going to be. It's going to be an earth sign. Could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. For a minor amount of you, it could be a water sign, okay, which is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And, yeah. And as well, Libra is quite important as well, so that could be the case too. Okay, we do have, I see this card as the card of Taurus, because Venus is Taurus's ruler, and Venus also rules Libra. So I will say Taurus, okay, as an earth sign, more stronger than what the other 2 earth signs. Now your message is, have patience. What did I say to you before? That's exactly what I said. Have patience. We've got the Gestation cards. We've got 2 cards of waiting. And it says, love is patient and kind always. Okay? Beautiful. Lovely, lovely. So you will be finding your balance again. And that's what the card of Libra is also showing here. Balance is coming in. Okay? Balance. Okay, you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day. Okay? Enjoy the energies. Beautiful energies. Astrologically, everything is looking really great right now. So take advantage of that and enjoy your month. I will be back as soon as I possibly can with your next readings. Thank you so much for everything you do for my channel. Thank you for following me on social media. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscriptions. Okay, Gemini, my love to all of you. Bye for now.